Welcome to another Fun for PSP Productions. In this video we're going to show you how to mod a PSP. This is a hard mod, not a soft mod, and the difference is in the soft mod you don't actually open up the battery and cut anything. You just trick the battery into thinking it's Pandorized or in service mode. So yeah, you actually are going to cut the battery in this one and cut a wire and so on. Okay, so first of all you're going to want to download this file.
Called Mod the PSP. We will provide a link in the description for it.
We'll also provide WinRAR, which you can use to unzip the file or open it. And in there, so we're just gonna
unzip it now.
Yeah, unzip it. Okay, so to extract them to your desktop is the easiest thing you can probably do. Okay, so in there there'll be these two files. Okay. So, there'll be eboot.pbp and Rain's Ultralight MMS.
Open up Rain's.
Yeah, so, and the eboot is just the official 5.00 update from Sony, and Vista is super tight on security and kind of gay. So, yeah, if you have it, just do that. Okay, so you're going to want to connect your PSP. You have to at least have a 1 gig memory stick, and make sure it's formatted because you do need 512 megabytes of space at least, but 1 gig is recommended. I don't believe you can mod the 4 gig memory stick because they did add something to it that makes it on Magic Memory Stick makeable.
Yep.
So anyway, once you put it in, it should say Slim detected. It should tell you the drive letter if you get it right. And so yeah, that's just about it. You can format the memory stick and so on and back it up if you don't want to delete everything just to do this.
Very much recommended.
Yeah, okay, so we're just going to make it.
Okay, make sure that the eboot.pbp is in the same file as the Rain's Ultralight MMS, because it's easier, because if it's somewhere else it will ask for it, but if it's in the same spot then it'll use it automatically. So I'm going to start making my Magic Memory Stick. Oh, my bad.
So yeah, it's going to start making it. Now, if it does start out slow, it might speed up, it might not. It really all depends on your computer. And I guess your PSP, I don't know what your PSP would have anything to do with it. It's more likely your computer. So yeah.
We're just going to skip to the end.
Well, no, we won't skip to the end, but we're going to skip past this.
Yeah.
Okay, so after it's done, we already exited it, but it won't close or say anything's finished. Well, it'll say it's just finished, but those two status bars will be full, and then just above it, it'll say MMS is finished, or something like that. And so after you're done that, what you're going to do is you're going to cut open your battery, and so yeah.
Then you bend back the motherboard, and there will be two big black things with a bunch of pins in them. The smallest one, if you're holding your battery like this, it should be straight down. There will be a number 19, and right at the number 19 there is a line connecting down. It's going down the motherboard. We will provide a picture in the description of where to cut, but right under the right under the 19 this way, that line right across, you cut that. You're cutting through metal, so you don't have to be as gentle as you think you have to. So after you cut that, yeah, I didn't really cut it because mine's already cut.
Yeah, okay. And make sure you are careful when cutting open the battery, as you can cut. There's two metal strips on the bottom that you have to make sure you don't cut, because if you do, you've wrecked your battery. Also, you got to make sure you don't actually cut into the battery or the motherboard, because if you do, the chances are they'll both be wrecked. We're also going to show you how to restore the battery after you've modded your PSP, so that's going to be coming up right away. And tape is a good fixer for this, so.
After you have it all bandaged up and stuff, you put it in, and the PSP will boot up. Don't mind the sound it makes, because you put in the battery and hold L. I'm not going to because I already have modded my PSP. But when you hold L, a big menu will come up with install 5.0 or stuff.
It should say install 5.0 M33-4, I think. We'll provide a -6 update, like 5.0 M33-6 update, because it's just better, it allows more functions and stuff. And so yeah, after that, and now after you've modded your PSP, you can download games and so on, and custom themes and stuff. We have a few videos on them. But also, you can now soft mod PSPs, which means you can there's a program that we'll probably post, maybe, I don't know. And it just, it tricks the battery into thinking the wire's been cut, because there's something with the battery that it reroutes and it goes into what's called service mode, which is just Pandora mode.
We are now going to show you how to restore your battery back to its previous state. All you'll need is like a pencil that you'd use at school. So, just a normal pencil. So, you make sure it's kind of sharp. Mine is not sharp, but you can redraw the line of where you cut. Since you may be thinking, oh yeah, well my cut is way too small, so it won't fit. So all you have to do is really, since the tip is thick, you just have to redraw, you just gotta pretty much color over where you cut. Where you cut. And you gotta make sure nothing is connected, because the graphite carries the power, or it makes another connection, and if you for some reason connect it to another line, it possibly will explode, can catch fire. There's been some reports of that. Also, just by restoring it, it's not completely back to new. You got to make sure you don't charge it for longer than 2 hours at a time, otherwise it might overcharge. The auto detection for the overcharge is no longer in effect, and your warranty is also void. So yeah, do this at your own discretion. That's probably going to be in the beginning of the video, because in case people don't get this far. And again, yeah, there'll be a picture of where to restore. It's the exact same as cutting, so just, cut, I guess you're just restoring with a pencil. So yeah, after you restore, your PSP might still boot by itself. Mine doesn't, his does. I don't know, it's really gay.
Yeah, I don't know why it does. My PSP at home really doesn't. I don't think I've had a problem with it after I modded it. And so yeah, soft modding, it just tricks the battery again into thinking it's Pandorized when it's really not.
Well, now I'm going to put it in. Hopefully mine doesn't boot up by itself anymore, because that really pisses me off. Oh, and it still does. But yours hopefully won't, but with a magic memory stick it will always boot up.
Yeah. So, and then just to uninstall the magic memory stick, all you have to do is go format your memory stick again, and if you want all your stuff back, just copy and paste or move, I guess.
Oh, and if you ever want to unmod your PSP, just go to the official Sony site
and download an official update, and just update your PSP, and it should be back to normal. Mainly the only reason to update your PSP is to do so as you can see, it should say, you can't really see it, but it says 5.00 M33-4, and now he's already updated it to -6, so it says -6 instead. And yeah, make sure you do unmod your PSP and have a new battery before for any reason sending it back to Sony, because if you do, most likely you won't get anything back. They'll send you a letter saying that you've broken a rule by altering their product, which is against the rules. When you buy it, you're agreeing to that. So that's just about it.
Thank you for watching our video on how to mod the PSP Slim.
This is Fun for PSP Production.